In the US, the general counsel position, the in-house legal position, is increasingly playing a key role across many, many kinds of companies, and is becoming a key player in making legal decisions. This model is in turn moving to the UK and Western Europe, where it really didn't exist before. And as I'm studying in the GLEE project, it's now moving around the world. So you've got companies in places like Brazil, India, and China that have huge in-house legal departments. The Tatas, who now own Ford and Range Rover and a bunch of fancy hotels around the United States, have 400 in-house lawyers. Huawei, a big Chinese company, has almost as many. And their mantra, all of these people, is, we hire lawyers, not firms, right? I'm sure you've heard this over and over again from clients. But it's more complicated than that, because many companies, particularly big companies, are also doing something else. They're reducing the number of law firms who work for them. Right? DuPont was sort of the prototype of this. They went from having 350 outside law firms to something like 34. It was called the DuPont legal model. And in various ways, we've seen lots and lots of companies move in this direction. So I told you we had a big survey of in-house lawyers about how they source legal business. And we found that the median big company gives 80% of its work to fewer than 25 firms, and that many are concentrating it in 10 firms, or even sometimes fewer, right? Now, you know, they're not likely to go back to the old days in which it was one company and one law firm, right? So, you know, it's been slowing over the last couple of years, but we've seen some prominent examples. The Pfizer Legal Alliance, Levi Strauss has gone to a sole source provider with Orrick. Tyco and Honeywell in their European and Middle East and Africa operations have switched to one or a very small number of firms. The point is, you've got fewer and fewer spots in some ways to compete for if you're a law firm.